This is CSAT Sample Test 4, Question 2. Alice and Bob are trying to work out Carol's birthday. Carol gives them a list of 10 possible dates: March the 11th, 12th or 15th, April the 13th or 14th, May the 10th or 12th, or June the 10th, 11th or 13th. Then, Carol tells Alice the month and Bob the day of her birthday. Alice and Bob say the following. First, Alice says, "I don't know Carol's birthday, but Bob doesn't know either." Then, Bob says, "Previously, I didn't know Carol's birthday, but now I do." Alice then says, "I now also know Carol's birthday." We're asked to find what Carol's birthday is and explain our reasoning. Let's think about this question broadly for a moment. We're given a series of statements from Alice and Bob, respectively, based on what they each know. So, it seems like a sensible way to attack this question is to work through these statements in chronological order and evaluate which person knows which information at each point. So, let's make a start with the first part. Alice doesn't know Carol's birthday, which makes sense because she only knows the month. But she says that Bob doesn't know either. In what situations does Alice know this for certain? To phrase it a different way, under what circumstances could Bob know at this stage? Let's write down what we've just thought about. Given that B knows the day, A is certain that he doesn't know the month, as she tells us in her statement. Are there any particular dates that would be useful for B to know? Notice that if the date was the 15th or the 14th, B would immediately know the month was March or April, respectively. So, what does this tell us? A is certain that Bob doesn't know the month, and so, since the 14th and 15th are unique days, i.e. we only see them once in the problem, A must know for certain that it's not one of these 2 months. And so, after reading Alice's first statement, what we're left with is 5 possible dates. Next, Bob says that he didn't know Carol's birthday before, but now he does. How could Bob have deduced the date from what he knows so far? Remember that we worked out the 2 months, and so Bob certainly could have as well. If you were in Bob's position, how would you be able to choose between the 2 months? Now, the 11th, 12th and 13th are unique, whereas if it was the 10th, it could still be either month. Bob knows which month it is, and so it must be one of the 11th, 12th or 13th. Finally, after all of this, A now knows the date. Remember that we're discarding the 10th of each month, since we know it's one of these 3. Given that A can deduce from this information the final date, what must it be? If she knows the month is June, then it could be the 11th or the 13th. But if she knows the month is May, she can be certain it's the 12th. We're told that she knows what the date is, and so it must be May the 12th. And that's the end of this question.